Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
Why, hello back. Hello back? What a hell of an intro, right? We've just been sitting away for like an hour and 15 minutes, and that's what I come up with? Hello and welcome back. Let's try that again. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Season 6 I-League Qualifier for Star Ladder StarSeries. My name is Mega Man. I'm going to be taking you through this best of 3 between BlackOut and TeamOne. So we're ready to rock and roll, and it's TeamOne that falls at the hands of BlackOut. So BlackOut likely going to start off on the CT side. Yeah, they're opting to switch. Some of the names on this squad you might recognize from some previous teams. I'm assuming Con is Connor, so I'm just going to run with that. Seb, didn't Seb used to be on Ghost Gaming before they got picked up by Ghost Gaming? I can't remember what the name of the squad was beforehand. Now, you guys are going to help me out with some of the names on TeamOne, because I think this might be the first time that I've cast them. And if it's not, some of them don't have the same names as before. So, I'm sure that some of you can correct me. So we'll go through them one at a time, and you can tell me whether or not I get it right or not. But before we do that, let's take a look at the betting odds for this matchup, as brought to you by GG Bet. There you go. So it's 191 for TeamOne and 180 for BlackOut. That is the current. It will update as we go along, so keep that in mind. So let's start out. TeamOne, you guys help me out here. Maluk, Trick, IDK, Nico, and MCH is Michael. Okay, we'll call him Michael. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Con is Connor. He was with Seb on Ghost. Yeah, I remember my history. I might have been away from the game for a little bit, but I remember. I got my roots. Nico is pronounced Nikom. Nikom. Is it Nikom? We'll go with it. Pistol round is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. We're learners. We smart, we loyal, we learners, all right? If I learned anything from DJ Khaled is that he can't handle hot wings, and he says really obnoxious crap all the time. So, mainline Connor, Odorous Connor, Colin Connor, and Seb. Almost said Connor twice. Freudian slip there. Nice tapping away by Connor himself, and he will find us our first frag on a trick. TRK is red. The 3 letters, so TRK. We'll go with it, guys. I like it. I like that you're helping me, help understand everything that's going on. Connor pushing around the side. They must not have anticipated that. They got to be anticipating this flank, though, but with that smoke on the bomb, this is surely going to be a defuse. Never mind. IDK and Nikom doing the work, and wow. I like it. I like it. Oh, that's good. Oh, so they blow a 2v4. Mitchell, not Michael. Mitchell. Okay. Where are my glasses? Got my glasses now. Okay. Now I can actually read what the hell you guys are saying in chat. That's good. Nikom. Mitchell, TRK, IDK, Maluk. Is Maluk right? I feel like. I might not know. Push coming in towards the inside bomb site, though. Hasn't spotted the player down on low, but it's all right because TRK is going to find Seb. Good forward positioning here. Nice tapping away by IDK, and Mitchell's going to find Colin trying to come around on that flank. Not going to work. Last man standing is Mainline. He is spotted. He's getting chased down. Does have the 5-7 the jump shots, though. Woo! Yeah. I feel like I'm on a late-night TV show every time the thing goes off. I like that. That's good. I like that. That's a good feature of the game. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I'm going to get really excited at the end of every round. I hope TeamOne wins more rounds so I can listen to that song more. Nickum? All right, I'm just going to ignore what you guys are saying here because you're all I think you're feeding me to call him Michelle. I'm not going to call him Michelle. Somebody said Mitchell. Michel? Is it Michel? Michel. Michel? Should I say it like that the whole time? Maluk gonna find one. Michel is nowhere to be found. Maluk, though, he's going to farm up a little bit of cash money this round. Does pick up a couple with that MP7. Nade's coming on around, and Colin trying to do what he can. That Nade rocks his world. He's got the white out. He's got the blackout. Now is Nikum? Nikum? Ooh, it's a new one. I'm loving this end-around music, man. It's got me hyped. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. All right. That's awesome. Nikom. Michelle Nikom. Castron Cope. I don't do any of that nose candy, my friend. I'm completely stone cold sober. This is just the way that I am. I'm high on life. Excited to be here. You should be too. First full buy round coming out, though. BlackOut going for the inner push. Going to be met with some resistance right here. TRK around the corner, lining them up, knocking two down. Seb is there. They played a tandem roll, but it is going to be IDK that trades it back. No man advantage, but the HP advantage swung the way of TeamOne as they do have Colin down to 60 HP. High on life isn't a real thing. Maybe you should try it. Maybe you should try it. Odorous, though, he's made his way in towards the back side of the spools on the lower side of the inner train yard. And like I said, I mean, 3-on-3. Bomb is in the control of the terrorist side. Hasn't been dropped anywhere, but it might have been spotted on that inside push. Going to break out some windows, maybe throw out some bait smokes outside. Perhaps they're going to hit the inside bomb site. You can see they're still fancy in it. Now they're going to slow play it. Again, those kinds of trades favoring the terrorist side. It's going to spread the CT forces thin. You can see the rotation through the Z hallway if you're looking up at the minimap in the top left. You can actually see that Colin has been pulled towards the inside train yard. They've still got that player playing backside spools, and this has allowed Michelle to get outside of the Ivy hallway and go for a backstab on this player down the outside corridor, and there you go. So the 5-lane, old bomb, whatever you want to call it, now Maluk pounces. He's able to find one, and it's in a 1 versus 3. Now, the bomb is going to get planted inside. They allowed that outside player to go for the backstab, which did work out in their favor. Ooh, risky play from IDK, giving himself away. They had to have known that Colin was going to be coming from the CT side. And Colin's actually going to win the round. So, in the immortal words of Henry G., what a blunder. Absolute blunder. That was a big misplay there from the terrorist side. Giving away some 1v1s at the end. They knew that the player was going to be coming around from CT. All they had to do was fall back to the inside slopes. Play it from the box halls. Not really sure what's going on there. So, TeamOne, a little bit of a faux pas, but it's going to be okay. We've got a lot of game left to be played. I'm going to grab a drink real fast. I forgot to get one before we did the cast. I'm going to talk while I walk away so it sounds like I'm just walking around. Get myself a can of pop and we're good to go. All right, so full buy back upon us. I didn't miss any of the action as we were going. Odorous is going to have the op here for the CTs. And they're actually going to go aggressive through that smoke in the upper side of the brown halls, but nothing is over there, so... Very refreshing. Best beard in esports is Savage BR. Well, you haven't seen my beard lately, my man. I don't think you've seen my beard lately. Execute into the inner bomb site once again. Seeing a couple of players drop down, but it's got to be wary of the player pushing through the smoke. Colin is there for the bailout, and they still have a player next to the bomb train that hasn't been spotted just yet. And Nikom's actually going to run right on by, so that's an easy double. So good rotations from BlackOut. They get the opening pick with the AWP from Odorous, and the rest of the squad falls in line. They make it happen. So we are going to go 2-3, and BlackOut all of a sudden showing a little bit of life here on their CT side. It's been a little flat in the opening couple of rounds, but here we are. Another buyout coming for the terrorist side. Maluk, what is he going to have? UMP, all right. So now we get to see another full gun round come out. Now, granted, it is a little hamstrung with having that UMP on the board, but it's not that big of a deal. Now we'll have to see. Smoke going down, minute and 25 on the clock, so mainline has to use that smoke relatively early. He is only on a FAMAS as well, so keep note of the firepower differential between these two squads. Odorous on the off, 2 AKs and M4 and a FAMAS for the CT side. 4 AKs and a UMP here for TeamOne. And again, they're just going to spread out into a default. They've got one player at the backside of IV just going to harass that area. The bomb looking like it's working its way towards inside once again. Now, they have hit inside predominantly throughout this matchup. They've only gone outside. I actually don't think they've gone outside at all. I don't remember a round that they went outside. I think that they got the flank kill on the Z player, on the T-Con player one round because they flanked back around through that hallway and were able to find that kill. So you can see they've got 2 players watching inside on the CT side. That's going to be Seb and Odorous. Odorous has the AWP trained on inner upper. And they're going to throw actually 1 grenade outside, and that's going to pull the rotation. So they've got to be relatively careful, and Michelle's actually putting a kink in the think right now, but that's a good off pick. Looking for a little bit more, but Maluk is actually going to get that crossing pick. And now they've got to be careful. Nice shot from Odorous. Snapshot does take down Maluk, so they keep the man advantage for the CT side. Still looking for that aggressive player. Nikom is going to be over there towards the sandwich backside oil tanker, but it doesn't make a difference. He is going to go down. There are 2 flashes, pardon me, 3 flashes, but Odorous, it doesn't even matter. Doesn't need any nades. He barely takes any damage. Some really nice shots from Odorous so far in this map. Really like to see him get hot with the AWP, see if he can continue that moving forward, because that is going to be a very pivotal role moving forward on this map. Train wide open, AWP's paradise. But all in all, things looking pretty good here. All right, so the save is upon us. Now, it is an armored save, with the exception of Maluk. There's going to be 4 CZs and a P250. It'd be cool if you could jump up on top of the wire and kind of scale the wire the whole way up. Whatever, this isn't Rainbow 6. Get out of here with them ideas. All right, let's get on somebody who's actually doing something this round. 1 player above the ladder room. Seb is getting aggressive inside. As you can see, he's moved his way up towards the back of the box halls. And if he continues to push forward, Nikom might get that shot, and he will. Strafes out and finds the angle. So the opening pick is going to go the way of TeamOne this round. This is actually a relatively good start for them. Do I know how to do a Kamehameha? Bro, I'll spirit bomb your ass out of this chat. Believe. Good push from Connor is going to get the equalizing frag. Does decent damage, manages to find a second, but his teammates are starting to fall one by one. Man advantage still swung over towards the Brazilian side, but as of right now, it is going to be a stressful recovery here for Mainline and Co. Odorous on top of the bomb train, still with the AWP. That smoke is going to be out there, but they're going to flash their way through. He's going to find the shot. They know he's up there. He finds a second. Not able to get the third, and Mainline swung around from the backside, but they've got the bomb, and they're hightailing it inside. 1 versus 1. Does Maluk go CT? No, he's actually just going to opt to go for the plant. And Mainline barreling on through there. Oh, does he read the situation right? He is coming around from the backside, but he turns just at the wrong time, but he gets the kill anyway. So BlackOut 4 in a row, making sure he doesn't fall off the train and take any damage, and that's going to be that. So a dangerous round for the CT side of BlackOut, 12 HP, but they get it done. 4 rounds in a row for him. That was a close round. If you guys are still talking about beards by the end of this, I might turn my webcam on at the end of the match and show you how the beard's looking. Trying to go for a little bit of wall bang Reno there. Not going to connect on anything at the moment, but for now, we will be seeing a 5-on-5 full buy, as that op is going to be back in the hands of Maluk. Slow and steady, as they say. Boosted up, though. Michel right on the other side here at the end of Ivy. He's going to go for a pop flash. Oh, that's dirty. But that smoke comes in just at the right time. That's actually really lucky for Mainline. And that's unlucky for whoever threw that Molotov. That was number 4-man Connor. So he buries that into his own smoke. Throws a brilliant smoke, saves his teammate. Doesn't realize that he saves his teammate at the time, but he does manage to get it done. I like the aggressive push there from Mainline as well. Knows that they just threw the smoke out. He can get a forward positioning while they're not going to be peeking behind that. But TRK's taking matters into his own hands. He finds Colin. Odorous there for the trade. Mainline will get dropped, does good damage, but it's going to be down to Connor. He's going to be able to find one more. Odorous still over here. He's at the... How did he get to the E-box? Connor manages to find one more. TRK over by Olaf does manage to get the reply, but Odorous slow and steady coming around the backside, and he's going to get his back. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 2 more kills for the Alper here for the BlackOut squad. So 5-3 the scoreline, and again, it was the pistol round and the subsequent anti-ecos that the terrorist side of Team 1 are able to win. What's low? Stream sounds low? Is it just the in-game? What is it? You guys got to be more specific when you say that. Is it the in-game volume that's too low? I can adjust that. I can make that higher. Just like Odorous is making his kill count higher as he finds Michel at the opening of this round, and he finds his second one also. That's going to be TRK going down. 2 more kills for the Alper. There's your boost. Can't hear your voice very well. You know, I'm just going to turn everything up. How about that? We're going to turn up. We're going to do a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. And see how that looks. How's that sound? We'll see how that goes. See how that goes. I just turned everything up. Screw it. I mean, you guys do realize that there's a volume slider on Twitch, right? You guys do know that? Okay. Okay, we'll see that. There is a volume slider on Twitch. We do see a pause come out. Team 1's going to go ahead and use one of those. I don't know about the volume slider. Don't worry, I got your back, man. I got your back. Am I too loud now? Am I too loud? I am clipping. I am clipping a little bit. We'll bump it back down just a little bit here. I don't want to be clipping for you guys, so we'll go back down just a skosh. Just a skosh. Back into the action, though. Pause is over. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2,100 viewers in the chat. It's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. So we're going to get back into the action. 9 rounds have passed us by. Odorous with the AWP. He's pushed up aggressively. He's going to opt to fall back. Flashbang comes out to help him get out of dodge in that corridor. So he will fall back to the outside train yard and find a new angle towards the T connector. He's actually going to pop flash Connor in. And they're going to go aggressive here. And I like this call. They're going to fully clear this out and say nobody's here. They might get an angle on the bomb carrier, who is IDK, working his way over. They might actually hear those footsteps. Being up that close. Who knows? Who knows? There's the pop flash. There's the peek. They don't even touch Odorous from that angle. And I like the way that they're really staying mobile on the CT side. They went for the aggressive post up on Ivy at the beginning of the round. Didn't necessarily find them a kill. But then they fall back. They pop flash into T-Con. They're trying to clear out all their angles. And then from that, they fall back and two-man the Top Dog. So that's interesting. And still no execution. They're going to try to hit this outside train yard, but with as much arsenal as they've got bolstering this corridor towards Ivy, it's going to be extremely difficult for them to get in there. They have no outside control at all. 20 seconds left on the clock. They're pulling a rotate inside, though. So they're, oh my God, they're pulling the whole squad inside. No execute has come out. They're trying to walk out through Ivy, and they're going to make their way on out. And there it is. Nikom able to open things up. They're looking for it. There's the bomb plant deny. That's the round. They don't have time to pick up the bomb and plant it, I don't believe. Nope. Just missed it. And now Seb killing people after time has expired, so no extra money for them. Look at that. $300 for Maluk, $900 for TRK, and $150 for Michelle. Now that is going to say TRK and Maluk did manage to carry over the AKs from the previous round, but Michelle has absolutely no money to work with. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't hate that strategy. They ran the clock down and threw a good fake real late into the round, which is going to pull the rotations off. But all you need is one person sitting on top of the bomb train when you only give yourself 7 seconds to plant the bomb and kill your bomb planter. I mean, you're just asking for disaster. This round, though, is a disaster for the CT side. Odor is trying to do what he can with that up from T hallway, but not able to find anything just yet. Only managed to find one kill so far, and that's on Michelle. Oh, nice shot from Nikom. Does immediately decapitate Odorous. That's going to open things up for the first round we've seen in a while from TeamOne. So there's your recovery. Finally, it comes to fruition. But Seb might have other ideas. He's kind of creeping in here. Might want to try and get that AWP back for his squad mate. Still not checking behind him towards T-Con. He'll see him. There's the one tap, dirt map. He's going to be able to spot a second one over there towards the T-Con area. Now he's got his head on a swivel. Does he spot him? Going to get cleaned up. That was intense. I wasn't ready for that. I was not prepared. I was not prepared. That was intense. 7-4 scoreline, though. TeamOne, they're finally able to get another round on the board. CT side tried to make it expensive, but expensive it was for them. Reduced to just the pistols. Try to go aggressive. Mainline only able to trade one as there was an onslaught of rifles in their face. Odorous even tried to get aggressive outside, but with only having that CZ at range, he's not able to get much done. And now Colin way far back in the back lines. They still haven't even committed the bomb just yet because they saw the push. Doesn't mean that that entire bomb site is clear, so they're going to rethink their strategy. And that's an easy frag. Now they're going to fall back, take the bomb outside, and should have an easy plant. And that's exactly what they're going to get. So outside has been compromised. Team 1 looking to put a 5th round on the board. And Colin, well, he's looking to hang on to this rifle for the next round. We will see a save out of BlackOut. However, they have come swinging. Can't be mad about that. So a 5th round on the board now for Team 1. Oh, yeah. That's my jam now. That's going to be my jam now. Oh, yeah. So how's everybody doing this evening? Still got a reasonable amount of Counter-Strike to bring you guys tonight before everything is all said and done. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. Ah, the old taser strat. Hodor is trying to tackle 1 with that USP. He will do so. And Seb, there it is! Don't tase me, bro! 3 versus 3, and they've managed to salvage 2 AK-47s into the round, so they're looking like a team that might be able to make something happen into this round. Who knows? Odorous is getting up close and personal. He only had the USP, but he's going to get decapitated immediately. IDK very low on HP, down to only 10 points of health, so a sneeze and he falls down. Luke, though, he's looking to put a damper in that plan. Colin able to get that return frag, so at least they're making it expensive for the T side. You can see the money. Not exactly great for them. TRK been doing a good job here for the terrorist side as he's made it to a 16-8 score line. Odorous at 14-9, but it seems that he is pretty reliant on that AWP, so we'll see if he can get that in his hands once again in the next round. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So there you go. Odorous does manage to pick up the big green once again. Maluk is going to have his out as well. So now we're going to get to see a good up-on-up battle now. 8-9 the scoreline for Maluk. He is second in the list. Hodor is very aggressive in this position. Let's go back to him real fast. Look at where he's playing. He's playing extremely aggressive up here. It'll be very difficult to get himself out of dodge if they start barreling flashes over. But we'll see. Who knows? Yet to have a frag out on the board just yet this round. A minute and 10 seconds remaining. 7-6 scoreline. BlackOut still with a round lead over Team 1. Viewer number keeps counting up. Definitely appreciate seeing that, guys. About 2,500 now on the board. Oh, I love that. I hope you guys saw what they did right there. I'm going to break it down for you after the round is over, but you guys will get an idea of how cool that was that they just did to blow Collins. Took us up. But that was very, very cool. Connor able to get a return frag, though. So we're going to maintain a 4 versus 4. See if they can do anything else behind this. Odor is trying to get out in front of that smoke, but unfortunately he whiffs the shot. Mainline still out here, but not for long. Nikom's going to be able to take him down. So man advantage now swung towards Team 1. They've established outside control, and they're able to get that bomb planted. And a little too aggressive there from Seb. Tries to make a play through the smoke. It's going to leave it all down to Connor, and All right, so let's go ahead and move back over here. I want to explain to you guys why that was so cool. And we see this more and more in Pro Counter-Strike. I'm stuck in a wall. So what they did was they threw an incendiary first, but when they threw it, they banked it off the window, and it actually lands right outside of the doorway, which forces, if the player is playing inside of Pop Dog, he can't run out because he'd have to run through the fire and take a boatload of damage. So he usually is just going to hide in the corner. Then they just banked 2 nades down and just blew his ass up. It was pretty awesome. It's a really smart move. Woo! Wall bang. Odorous down to 53 HP. Seb already tagged down to 24. But I just thought that that was a pretty cool strategy employed in that last round to basically get a kill without the possibility of a trade. Right? That's exactly what that was. Getting a kill without actually ever having to see anybody. It's pretty cool. Definitely a cool strategy. Especially if they know that it's going to be a low buy and that that player might not have a smoke to work with. That way he can't extinguish the flags and fall the flags? Flames. I was going to say frag and flame at the same time, and I said flag instead. Doesn't work. Again, trying to go for the aggression over there towards the Ivy corridor, and it is going to be Colin to get the return frag, but it is a 2-man advantage now here for the terrorist side, and they know exactly where Colin was playing, so he can't really fall back through Ivy just yet, especially with IDK right around the corner. He's going to swing on him. Woo! Nice little spray transfer there. And we salsa our way through the half. So yeah, as you said in chat there, it goes from a 7-3 scoreline to a 7-8 scoreline. A good recovery there from TeamOne. They're able to get the lion's share of the rounds in the first half. It's 8-7 for them, round advantage, and they go on to what is typically considered the easier side, right? CT side of Train, typically considered to be the more dominant side. So we'll see. So we are live into the second half here. I do want to take a quick look at this just to see. Okay, so this is TeamOne's pick. The map after this is going to be Overpass. That was picked by BlackOut, so we'll have to see how it goes. Michelle, though. Michelle again, and Michelle. Nope, Nicom stole it. TRK and Maluk. And now we rage. So, both pistol rounds go in the way of TeamOne. So they've automatic 6 rounds, maybe? Depending on if they get ecoed or if there's an early buy. There's not going to be an early buy here for BlackOut. They're investing into this round, deagles and armor. But, so if they win this round, then they've basically got 6 rounds off of the back of the pistols alone. And they're going to be looking at potentially an 11-7 scoreline before the first big buy comes out. So that's going to be an interesting conundrum here for the terrorist side, the now terrorist side of BlackOut. Especially if they're just going to throw away early kills like that with Connor just walking down the inner lower ramp all by his onesies. Nicely done from Nicom. One more to meet. That is going to be mainline, trying to creep his way down Ivy, but he allows the reload to go in, and now Nicom can focus his attention elsewhere. But elsewhere is not needed as Ivy. Oh, nice little snapshot there. Nicom goes down. It's a little unfortunate there for him. The timing doesn't work out in his favor. Man, sometimes you talk about the timing not working in your favor, and then you look at how this is playing out, and it's just absolutely ridiculous that he is going to be able to walk right into Z and not see anybody. How absurd is that? One player was going around E-Box when he was coming around Bomb Train. Another player is going back old default while he's walking in front of it. That's ridiculous timing. That's just absolutely ridiculous. That's pretty wild. See, now I just have to stop talking at the end of every single round because I have absolutely no idea what what music is going to play. I'm loving it though, man. That's so cool. I didn't know that that was a new thing that they that was in there, but that's cool. I like that. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm pro end of round music. It's cool. Oh man. Little pre-nade up from ladder room. Main line is going to find the opening pick. Maluk is there, and they have taken a lot of damage. Odorous trying to push around through that incendiary. And he's going to get separated from the rest of the squad. Seb is posted up with 93 HP. That might change here. Ooh! Tickle the face of Maluk as he is going to get dropped down to 8 HP. Now they're just going to kind of slow things down a little bit. Don't want to pressure too much. As they do know that Maluk is low. They know that they got the dink out, but two of the players on BlackOut are extremely low. And they only have a UMP to work with. No armor behind any of their players either. Let mainline kind of scout things out as he's only got the Glock to work with. Nicom. Over towards Hell. It doesn't matter. TRK is there. Finds two. Easy cleanup. He's going to find a boatload of money there at the end of the round. So nicely done by him. And it goes 11-7. Now we should see our first big buy down. Odorous is going to be resigned to the AK-47. No AWP just yet here for the terrorist side. Looks like they're going to hang on to the UMP for the next round. Maluk is on the AWP. So it will be curious to see what they, how things pan out this round, given the fact that they are carrying a FAMAS and a UMP into the round. But it doesn't look like they're necessarily going ultra fast on the T side. They're taking a little bit of box hall control. You can see they are just up there watching for any aggression early on from the CT side, seeing if anybody pushes the lower stairs or if anybody pushes inner upper with an AWP. But Maluk is actually playing over towards the Z hallway, inner side. So he's going to have first pick. He's actually not even watching it. One player in front of the bomb train. I turned X-ray off on accident. Let's get that fixed. With that being said, they do go for the trade. Nicom able to find one more, but mainline is there. They execute. The jig is up. Nice shot from Maluk, and they've got one more inside to deal with. That was Connor. It's going to leave it all down to Odorous in a 1 versus 3. He's going to make his way outside towards Olaf anyway. But there is a person playing inside of the ladder room. So it is going to be tough. With that being said, see what he can do. Did that scare any of you guys when he hit that shot and the music just started playing? Woo! I actually jumped a little bit. There's got to be a setting somewhere on here that you can figure it out. I don't know how to navigate the new panorama. This is the first time I've launched the game since they put panorama in. So I'm sure there's a setting somewhere that you can disable that or turn that off or something. I'm not worried about it. There's an MVP music setting. Yeah, but do you want me to turn it off or do you want me to leave it on? That's the real question. It's not a matter of, yeah, there's a setting. It's a matter of, do you want me to turn it off or do you want me to leave it on? I feel like a majority of you probably want me to leave it on. Nicom, though, he's going to find one. Off. The first one is off. Yes. Yes isn't on or off. Off, please. On. All right. Let me see if I can find the setting here. Where are we at? Audio settings. Was that down here? MVP volume. Boomskis. No, I don't want to exit the main menu. On so the music can scare me. I don't want to be scared, though. I want to be terrified by amazing plays in Counter-Strike. Let that scare me. Like Colin dropping down through Pop Dog and just annihilating Nicom. That doesn't matter because TRK is able to answer back with 2 of his own before he meets his demise, so he keeps it on an even kill at a 3v3. One player already pushed up inside. He's down in the ladder room. So this is a very quick flank here from Team 1 at a 13-7 scoreline. Bomb finally planted outside. This is the first plant. Yeah, this is the first plant that we've seen so far in the second half for BlackOut. Odorous, though, trying to make sure that not only do they get the first plant of this half, but they also get the first round of this half. But it's not going to be an easy task, though, as they have left 7 a 1 versus 2 between Maluk and IDK. Now, he is playing this extremely smart. He's going to be able to come right around the backside, managing to find one, but IDK has not pushed up on the bomb just yet, and he actually drops a flash the wrong way, but Seb is missing with the knife. He can't find him. He wasn't directly up against the train. He was pushed back just a little bit more. He ran right in front of him. That just shows you don't go for the knife and smoke. At least spam it a little bit with your friggin' gun, right? Wrong, right? It's not like you didn't have any bullets. I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know what the hell that was. I'm as confused as you are, ladies and gentlemen. Fast strategy towards the inside. Nice shot from Odorous. Maluk never even had an opportunity to respond. Didn't even get a chance. IDK did, though, and he's going to make short work of Connor. So that's going to be a quick return of frags. And Team 1, well, they're looking to get this one done, as this is their map pick. We will be going to overpass onto the next map in this series, so. And then should we need it, the final map, I believe, is Mirage. Tight angles being held here. I like the idea behind that, and actually Nicom's going to get a second opportunity as Odorous walks right back out into the tapping. Michelle coming around from the backside. Good pop flash. Colin's going to go down. Does manage to find TRK before falling, but it leaves Seb in a 1 versus 2. Does find an opener. Gives himself an opportunity, but IDK coming back around through the Z hallway. Now, he did find a kill from over in that area before, so Seb's probably going to be aware that there could be a player in that corridor, but it doesn't really make too much of a difference given the fact that there has been a lot of time ticked off the clock. He could be anywhere now. He is opting to come back around through the Z hallway. Backside of Orange Train. IDK trying to find him. Seb, right on the other side. They're going to walk right into each other. And there it is. IDK with the clothesline. It's going to go to map point for Team 1. 15-7 will be the scoreline. I like the new Diffuse logo. That's cool. They've done some pretty neat stuff here. I definitely like Panorama more than the old one, obviously, but they've got to fix some of these issues. Like the, I can't draw on the map anymore. That's kind of a bummer. Unless I'm just hitting the wrong, am I hitting the wrong button? Is there a special button that I need to push to do that? Worst update ever was Panorama. I beg to differ. Worst update ever was, changing the accuracy on the AUG. That one was pretty stupid. Or the worst update that Valve ever did for CSGO was adding the CZ75. No, Lion. They were up 13-3. Remember, they won the second half pistol. Mythic won the second half pistol on Dust 2 and then choked the 13-3 lead. Connor, though, he's not done just yet. He does manage to find Michelle to open up the round, so that's going to thin the defenses here on the CT side, but we've seen them recover from worse, and there's a lot of damage out now here on the terrorist side. As Connor's down to 27, 53%. Mainline even getting tagged up. Nikon able to find a lot of damage. Look at how low they are. That nade's going to finish off mainline. Maluk doubling down. He finds 2. So now all of a sudden it's a 2 versus 3. Bomb is down as well, and 2 players are a sneeze away from death. Very difficult to recover from this round. But we'll see. And there you go. It is going to come into the 1 versus 2. And Odorous is going to finish things off. So staying alive just a little bit longer. BlackOut in map number 1. So 15-8 now. 7 rounds in a row to force overtime. It's going to be very difficult to do that. Opening pick, though, is Maluk, and he will find that shot onto Odorous. So the off-on-off battle goes the way of the CTs, and TRK holding mouse 1, able to find 2, assisted by Michel. They go into a double-up setup here on the CT side for what could potentially be the last round. And Michel going to finish it off in style with a swift headshot. 16-8 it goes. TeamOne pick up map number 1 in this best-of-3 series. We will be back in a few minutes for map number 2, which will be Overpass. That is BlackOut's pick.